So you guys are 5-2, won a couple in a row. Has big picture changed at all for you, or you feel like everything's still the same as it was going into the season?
Same as it was going into the season. We take it week by week. It's Colorado week, focus on Colorado. What's happened in the past, wins and losses are wins and losses, but no, it's the same big picture. Got to win this game, and then you got to take a breath off the next week, and then it's on to the next.
What is the big picture for you guys?
I think it's reaching our maximum potential. I know that's cliche to say, but I think that everybody on this team, everyone's around this team, knows what we're capable of, and I don't think we've played a game yet where we've really shown that. And so I think for us, it's really about getting a whole game put together right now, just offensively, defensively, special teams, really showing the world what we know we're capable of doing, but we've been yet to do.
The run game is really starting to perk up for you guys. Is there something that, as a line, you're really in sync right now? What are you seeing?
I mean, I got to give props to Coach Lindgren, calling those plays for us, giving us the chance to go out there and just mash people down. But I think really for us, it's just these past couple weeks really just trying to emphasize just mashing, just moving dudes, getting a little more physical up front. I think at the beginning of the season, we were trying to run the ball, but I don't think as far as up front, us five were doing a good enough job at mashing, and then transitioning to the pass. I think we were kind of playing two in the middle. I think over the past couple of weeks, we've kind of really just trying to focus on just getting physical and moving guys. And then when it's time to pass, take a deep breath and transition to the passing game. But no, I really think over the past few weeks, it's just been really focused on being physical.
Is that what you guys are, really? Just a physical run team that's going to grind out wins?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what up front. That's how we would describe ourselves. I think that's what we want to be. I think that's what we show up every day and work to try to be. Obviously, each week you got to prove that, and every team's going to go out there and test you on that and see if you really are what you say you are. But yeah, I think up front, that's really what we pride ourselves in being, is just being a physical group, going up there and mashing guys.
Where are things at with pass protection? It hasn't been great of late.
Yep. No, we got a lot of things to clean up. Offensive line, running backs, all of it. We got to communicate better. Our techniques got to get better. We got things to clean up. Those are things that we're sitting in film. We're watching. Everyone's aware of it. It's not like a secret. I don't think anybody is gonna sit there and tell you, no, like, we're great pass blockers. We got some things we got to clean up. I think we got the guys, we got the talent, we have the physical capability in the room to pass block anybody, and to defend our quarterback for forever and a day. But it's just about getting up there, communicating. There's a lot of moving pieces in pass protection. It's not as simple as you got that guy, I got this guy. Sometimes it is, and that's great when it is, but there's a lot of moving pieces. You got to communicate with the backs. Sometimes we're working with the tight ends. The quarterback might change the protection. So there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of variables. So it's just getting that communication piece really solidified, cleaned up. I think that'll clear up a lot of our issues that we've had in the past. And yeah.
Are you surprised at all a little bit, just because you've got kind of a veteran offensive line that it's taken a while to get the pass protection going?
I wouldn't say surprised. Like I said, there's a lot of variables. I wish that it was as simple as it looks, and sometimes honestly it is that simple, but other times there's a lot that goes on and a lot into it. That is no excuse whatsoever. We should be able to execute, we should be able to communicate those things, but I wouldn't say I'm surprised that it's taken this long. I would say I'm a little more disappointed that we haven't got it cleaned up earlier, but I have belief in the group, not only in the O-line, but in the running back room, the tight end room, and the quarterback room, that we're going to get it straight. That's one thing I know about this team, is when there's an issue, everybody's all hands on deck and getting it straight. And yeah, that's just been the focus right now, is getting the communication cleaned up and just continue working that technique.
You're a veteran guy, but now you've had thousands of reps, whether it's practice or games. I mean, individually, what sort of things are you working on?
Yeah, so for me, it's every day it's the fundamentals. In a lot of ways, it's the same stuff you were kind of working on when you first get here as a freshman. When I first got here, Coach M kind of broke down what the base fundamentals were as an offensive lineman. We always talk about having our feet apart, our butt down, and our hands pressing chest up. We actually have a sign of that in the O-line room. But when you first get here, those are kind of the fundamentals that Coach M ingrains you, the things you start working. And as you get older, that doesn't really change. You look at a lot of guys in the NFL, you watch them, you watch how they practice. A lot of what they're practicing is those base fundamentals that the freshmen are practicing. So for me, it's just about working those base fundamentals, obviously watching film, seeing what I can clean up. There's always something that can be better. I'll never be perfect. I'll never be anywhere close to perfect, but I try every day to strive for that and to continue to improve. And really the biggest place you can improve is those base fundamentals.
And you talked about the run game there. How close as an O-line unit are you guys to where you want to be as far as your blocking schemes and such in the run game?
I think we're close. I mean, that's the most frustrating part when you start watching film is it's just we're right there. Each play you watch, it's like this could have been a 60-yard touchdown. This could have been a 60-yard touchdown. It's just you're right here, you're right here, you're right here. It's relieving to know there's no massive flaws as far as up front. I think we have a solid group of guys. We got a group of guys that love to work, a group of guys that know what they're doing, and they go out there and they play hard. We all put our full hearts into this. So you turn on the film and it's little things. It's those fine details. It's those base fundamentals like I'm talking about. And so I think we're close. I think we're really close. I think we're right there, but it's about consistency and it's about executing on a consistent basis. Because I think we've seen flashes where we've been able to do it one or two plays and you get those big explosive plays. But I think back to last year when we were kind of moving the ball on the ground a lot more, and I think the really thing that separated us was the consistency in which we were doing it. So really it's just about being more consistent, moving forward, and continue to execute in those critical situations.
You could have left after last season to try the NFL. You came back for a couple of reasons. In what way has it been worth it to come back?
In every way, in every single way. I have zero, and I mean zero, maybe like negative 102% regrets. This was the best choice I could have made for myself. I am beyond grateful and beyond glad to be a part of this program. Yeah, I mean, when I came for my first 5 years, or my first 4 years, it was really about getting the opportunity to be in a situation like we're in right now as a team. And going forward, I really hope that the sky's the limits for us. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. And honestly, I'm grateful to continue to work on my game because I think there's a lot of things that I can improve on before I take that next step.